Alright, guys, we're going to be going over these patch notes. They're going to be coming out sometime live today as of December 17th. And we're going to go over this real quick. Get right into it. They're doing the checkpoint thing they talked about before, where you go into a zone. As long as you grab the checkpoint, you can travel between checkpoints because the maps are just too darn big. They realize this. Everyone is complaining about this. And here is the big one right here in the middle. We're also making passive point respecking cheaper, especially at higher levels. Has an extremely aggressive curve, getting more expensive with character. We have flattened the curve so it doesn't exponentially grow as much. This should generally result in a 40 to 50% less gold cost for respecking between the start and the middle of endgame progression. That is huge. Finally, they're listening. So, and if you out there are thinking about, you want to reroll a character, respec the character, for the love of God, wait until this patch comes out before you waste all your gold. This is what I'm talking about, alright? It costs so much. Even to respec your ascendancy is like 30 or 40,000 per node, which is nuts. So please, for the love of God, wait. Alright, anyways, moving on. Trials Sigma. Players finding particularly frustrating close range, so we worked the honor system, thank God. Because they were taking down your honor way too quick. It was terrible. Fix the important bug that's causing players to take far too much honor damage. Okay. So it's a bug. Good. At least now we know. Scale down. The distance of enemies close range will take 35% less honor damage. Tapering off. Further away from monsters. Okay. Fix the bug. Damage over time. It's dealing thrice as much damage to honor as intended and fix a bug where the honor resistance was only applied to 2/3 of that damage. This was confusing for us too. Oh my god. This game, it's early access, so expected to have some bugs, but man, this was nasty work here. Alright, Scared Golems no longer use basic attacks, instead now just explode. Serpent clans, bro, and ambush now improved. Visual teleportation cannot be used far away. Volcanoes created by a rattle cage fissure, which is the trial final boss, can now last half the duration. Okay, good. Those volcanoes would wreck your honor. It was nuts. In-game monster mounts. Generally, the bans in games are more punishing than intended, so we've toned down the damage in a number of ways and disabled certain on death effects where the telegraphing was not as clear as it should have been. Okay, good. The maps no longer have additional elemental resistance penalties inherently applied to tier 6 and tier 11 or higher maps. It is now consistent across all endgame. Okay, chaos damage now scales less aggressively over the endgame. Okay, damn, that's good. Critical strikes from monsters now deal 40% less damage. Nice. So very minimalizing one shots. I like that a lot. Lower the baseline densities of monster density of breach encounters. Okay. Reducing the frequency of elite monsters appearing. Okay. Sounds like a bit of a nerf there, but whatever. Disable the volatile crystal modifier. Yeah, that shit was. That was annoying, but yeah, that's good. They're finally addressing it. Purple explosions created by the volatile plant modifier. Monsters deal significantly less damage. Siphon flask charges modifier. All monsters now drain 10 times less flasks per second. Okay, good, because that shit would drain you completely. It was so overtuned. Unintentionally draining way too many charges. Yeah, you think so? Changes relative result in game that is much more survivable than before. Continue to address problematic cases at any that arise. Okay. Character out of bounds. Charm modifier is built substantially more common. Now parallel levels. The symbolism modifier appears 23 onward, and the inscription modifiers now appear at level 65 onward. Electrocute is now 25% harder to build up. Ooh, but the damage penalty has been removed from support gems. Okay. It's a little yin yang there. Alright. A new lightning damage and an electrocute cluster. The passive skill tree. Infantry, Ranger, Monk. You know, it was more difficult to chain freeze enemies by reducing the amount of freeze buildup applied after freeze has been applied. Okay. Hunter's House man now applies. 1+1 to charm slot. Okay, finally. Leading up to formula gave the hub return to yeah, okay, cool. Skill support gem balance. Had to nerf a few skills that were too overpowered. How do we define overpowered? Yeah, we solution stress skills too power the players. Feel method. There's no other method to play in the game. Yeah. Generally speaking, we're trying to able to do this. It doesn't make a build bad, but we can also make mistakes. Ideally, truly meta shifting. Okay. This means we have underpowered skills, support gems. We have a number of changes planned. Skills. Here's a full list. Okay. Improve a rolling slam. Shield skills. The mace section. Improve various bow skills, special skills used to generate frenzy charges. Ooh, okay. Bone skills, cast damage. Ooh, improve various crossbows. Those at higher tiers. My crossbow's getting buffed. Good, good. Underachieving quarterstaff abilities. Okay, good. Because monk quarterstaff skills early from level 1 to 14 until you get Ice Strike. They suck so bad, so hopefully those improve for leveling. So, skill jams improves. We also done passive over. Oh, sorry. Done a pass over support gems. We added 2 support gems and removed or lessened the penalties of many others. Good. Notably the fire, lightning, cold exposure supports. Okay, sick. So they'll be hitting even harder. Tremor support gem. Give it multiple. Ooh, aftershock skills. Okay. Warriors eating good. I like that. Penalty. Oh, with a damage penalty, but Binding support gem. Give us more damage to command skills support minions. Okay. Fire, lightning, cold exposure. No longer penalize damage of support skills. They now have a mana cost multiplier under 20. Okay. Test that up. Some notable nerfs to a few items remaining. Overachieving skills. Yeah, Skeletal Arsonist, heard about that. Costs as much as the other 2 ones. Decrease a high level nerf to the damage over time component. Very high levels of Tornado and Vine area. That was busted. Those melting bosses people were doing is just nuts. They're never intended dealing damage themselves. Or have to wait for other skills to propagate damage. Okay, Magnetic Salvo. Only use your stuck arrows as opposed to those created by party members. Yeah. And that's it. They're winding down for the holidays. Happy holidays for the next few weeks, and they'll be back next year. So, unless any emergency happens, this is the last patch we'll see until sometime in January. So, hopefully, you like this stuff. Please like, subscribe if you want to. Catch you on the next one. Peace out, Cubs Scouts.